Alright guys, welcome along to PGL for the Hungarian Grand Prix this Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening for most of you in the UK here, as I would say. For me it's just afternoon. So it seems as though we're having a wet qualifying session. I'm not sure if the race is going to be wet in this case. Somebody in the Discord is probably going to let me know on that one what's the condition for the race. But we're in qualifying one and it seems to be, well, pretty wet. Looks like they probably are going to be running on inters here. I'm not sure. I'm seeing inters in a garage. It does look like that's what's going to happen. We're going to have a look now. Yeah, definitely a Mercedes just got out. They're running on inters. So let's see how well the intermediate tires are going to work. Oh, both Mercedes are out. So I don't know what the predictions here are going to be now, guys. Maybe a little bit change in terms of how everything's going to go. Oh, a McLaren got out first. That is Ice Cream. So 15 drivers in the session. I expect all 15 drivers will be in the race. So I don't know if any more drivers are going to be joining before we get to the race session, but we'll have a look at that by the time we get there, because we still have just under an hour until we finish qualifying here and then get onto that race session. So it should be pretty interesting to see a wet qualifying here at Hungary. Should try out with 3 or 4 minutes left of Q1. Alright, so I guess probably we're expecting it to be dry in Q2 and Q3 for those who make it over to Q2 and Q3 here. Because with only 15 cars, at least 2 or I think about 2 drivers are going to get eliminated off of the session here. If what we had yesterday is correct in terms of how much drivers get off and get over to the next session from when they're only 15, but we'll have a look at that. So we'll start to see some lap times here pretty soon, and maybe another 2-3 minutes. Of course, it's going to be a little tricky for some drivers. I'm not sure how everyone fares in the wet, because driving on a tri-track here is not the same as going on wets, especially with some of these curves. You gotta just be so careful. Oh, and there goes Ice Cream into that wall a little bit. Probably lost a little bit of front wing, I'm not sure, or just maybe bruised the car just a little bit. Just maybe a paint job, he should be fine. So let's see who we got on the grid today. We got Scotty, we got Johnny, we got Ice Cream, I got Tichy from COS, I got Maddie, I got Beefy, Mikey, Ace, Rage, James, Tango, MX, Ghost Rider, Liam, and I think that's a new name for me. I'll just say Hodge. If I do get the name wrong, do forgive me. But yes, so we got 15 drivers. Should be a pretty interesting session. I'm going to be switching around to other cars as we go around. Ice Cream is currently on his lap. Oh, so definitely gonna get all-purpose sectors until someone else makes a time through a sector here, but not gonna be able to go too fast. You know, with conditions as they are at the moment, and these turns are a little bit tricky in the wet. The Hungarian is not a track you want to be pushing it way too much on, especially coming around this section, just going past that pit entrance here. It is pretty easy to end up in that barrier that's there if you're not careful. Okay, so let's see. Ice Cream just did a 132.9. Let's see how well that time is going to hold up as soon as someone else crosses the line. I got a Mercedes coming around. Let's see where Mikey is going to go on the board. And he goes better with a 129.1. So times are going to be very different in terms of what we're going to see. There's a 127.4 from Liam. So as I said, the times are going to be so much different from everyone here, because it's going to be all about how well these guys can drive in the wet. Hey Don, how are you? And welcome to everyone who is currently in the live stream chat. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so that's Tango at a 126.6 now. So times are getting a better. So I guess the times, if it does start to dry by the end of this session here, I guess it's gonna be we're gonna be getting to see some faster and faster times from these guys. I'm not sure if they'll be able to switch over to the dry compound tires if we do get dry enough coming down to the end of qualifying one. That's going to be a little bit tricky because you're going to have to just save yourself enough time to get out on dries and make a way faster time to keep yourself from getting kicked off of qualifying 2 session. So let's see how that's going to go. That's invalidated. We did a 131.0151. Ice Cream Silver is 132. Let's see who else is currently out running. I got James in the other Mercedes. I don't think he was able to make a time as yet. A little bit side to side here, not getting, I guess, enough traction on this track at the moment. You gotta just stay on that racing line. I don't think the track is warm up enough as yet in terms of where the racing line is. We're starting to see it as the cars start to go around here now. It's starting to just show. Oh, and that was a purple sector 1 for James there. So let's see if James can carry this through sectors 2 and 3 and have a good lap here. That should be pretty good if he can beat the 126. It's always so much more interesting when we do the full qualifying session in these esports events. Hopefully we have a few more guys join on. It's always better when we have a full grid of cars, but still I expect, oh, and that's a purple sector 2. I still expect a pretty good race here. Tichy is still in the pits. He hasn't made a time as yet, but I think he's going to be getting out pretty soon and try make a time. Let's see. Okay, so I have James coming around now. Let's see what he gets. Oh, he goes P3 with a 127.9. So the 126 and 127 is where the best times are at right now. Apparently, 127 is a 128. I would say, but guys in 129s and 130s are gonna want to try and get out of that if they can. I'm not sure as yet. Let's see who's new on track for us. Oh, he invalidated. Hodge invalidated. Hodge took 13-12. Let's see, Ghost Rider in pit. Let's see, Beefy is running. Let's see what kind of time he's about to get in his Haas. Oh, he goes P4 to 128.2. So those are the times you really want to be trying to get right now. Johnny Stokes goes 128.6, 4/10 off of Beefy's time, so not bad. Mikey has a 129.1, MX with a 129.5. Pick Mercedes, hello. I forgot I usually mention him that way. So let's see, I think Scotty is running here right now in his Ferrari. Let's see what he's about to do. He's still in sector 2 going. So we're just going to give him just a little bit more time. Oh, getting a little bit slippery on track. Still not enough traction on these inters for these guys. But it's not running that heavily. Hopefully it's drying up enough that they can actually... let's go on board actually and see what's happening. So it does seem that it's starting to dry up right now, getting to the end of the session. As we were told by Matt there. So hopefully they can actually be able to switch to the softs before we get to the end of the session here. At least being able to do 1 or 2 laps on it. Maybe just 1 lap, provided how well the track is about to dry out. Because those who do get to do a lap on those soft tires are going to be able to do a much faster time, ensuring they get themselves into qualifying 2. Provided they don't invalidate the lap though. So they're going to have to be careful. Okay, it seems to be really dry on track. I would expect at least you should be able to go out on softs now. I haven't seen anyone switch to them as yet. But let's continue watching and see what's going to happen. Tichi's still in the pits. Maddie out on an outlap right now. I think Mr. H, oh, he's in the pits. So following Maddie here with his AlphaTauri. Going on board, it does seem to be drying out extremely fast. About 8.5 minutes left in this session. They're going to want to be a little bit careful. Because, oh, and there we go. We have guys switching on to softs now. Because it is getting dry enough for those soft tires. So which means we're going to start to see some much faster times on this track. I think Matt is just trying to get a time in before he switches over to the softs. And he goes... No time. Probably invalidated, or oh, I think he began a lap now. Sorry, my bad. He is now beginning his lap. So I think he's probably going to try and do a lap on these tires here, but if they get really too bad, he's going to have to just give it up and go in the pits and just go on softs and just try to get the best lap in, because there's so much time left, just under 8 minutes now. I got Ghost Rider running on his Inter still too. I think he's still trying to make a time. I'm not sure how much grip he actually has. Once again, thanks sir everyone who has joined us live here today watching this race. Oh, and that's Ghost Rider into the wall, losing most of his front wing. Definitely gonna have to go in and get a change and you know, get a fresh set of tires on. Definitely gonna be going on the softs there though. Mr. Rage out on his softs already. Let's see who else is running. We got these guys switching there, but they haven't come out as yet. I got James out on the softs already. He has some traffic in front of him. Mr. Rage is in front of him. They're gonna have to give each other some space here and try to get a good time in before the session is up. We still have enough time to do this. At least two, average about 2 laps or so. They should be able to get on these tires to get a good lap here if they do miss the first one up. I don't have anyone on a hot lap as yet. James and Mr. Rage pretty close together. They're gonna have to try and give each other. They are doing it now. So James is holding back just a bit, just to get some free air in front of him. So when he does get started on that hot lap, it's gonna be a pretty good lap for him. So let's have a look at Mr. Rage as he goes, trying to get a good exit off of the final turn, heading onto the pit straight now. I'm gonna be heading down into turn 1. Let's see what kind of time Mr. Rage is gonna get in, you know, on these tires here. It should be pretty interesting. Oh guys, yeah, sorry about that. So Mr. Rage goes way up there with a 121.9. James goes 119.2. So I had a feeling we are going to see sometimes below 120. MX goes 121.1. Tango goes 126.6. Liam is now 50 at 127.4. So we still got Beefy and Maddie. They're still yet to make times on softs. If they're gonna do it, they're on in the pit still. I'm quite sure they're gonna be getting out pretty shortly. Let's see who else is running here. Oh, I got Ace with a purple sector 2 on his softs. Seems to be doing a pretty good time. Let's see what's he gonna get coming down to the end of this lap. And Ace does P1 with a 120.4. Good job, Ace. Gotta say I'm impressed. Come on, MX, you can beat that. Let's see what he's gonna do. Where's Milan? Milan, have a talk with MX. What's happening? Why is he allowing Ace to beat him right now? But good job on Ace getting that done. Let's see how long he's gonna be able to hold that P1. Oh, and he gets pushed down by Hatch there with a 119.4. Just about 3.5 minutes. Oh, Johnny goes 118.2. So much faster times we're about to start seeing here now. We're all the way into the 118s. Are we gonna get into the 117s on this session? I'm not sure. I got Tichy on his lap right now. Let's see what he's doing. He's about to come to the end of it, and let's see how he goes. Oh, he goes P1 with a 117.1. I know he's from a very, very fast league. These guys are extremely fast from what I know. So, not surprised to see that 117.1. That's an extremely good time, I gotta say. So, good job on Tichy for that. Let's see who else is left. We got Ghost Rider about to make a time, I think. Oh yeah, he's flying here right now. Let's go ahead and stay on board with him for the rest of this lap, and let's see how this goes in that Williams. Now that curb on the right is something you really want to stay away from. Even on the F1 2020 game, it kills you if you only touch it. I used to spin around a lot on that curb, but I just hate it. So let's see, Ghost Rider doing pretty well. James out of the session with a 119.2. I think he crashed out before he went back into the pits, and I don't know how that time is going to count because there is a regulation on the game where if you make a lap time and you don't get to get back into the pits, I don't believe you're going to be able to keep the time. It pushes you all the way down to the end. I'm not sure if I'm wrong, please someone correct me about it, but I've seen it happen before on the career mode with me. I'm not sure if it happens online as well. I guess it does. And Ghost Rider goes P2 with a 117.7. That was impressive. Oh, Liam goes P1 with a 115.3. Now, good job on Liam. That is an excellent time. Can't say I'm not impressed with the times I'm seeing here today. This is going to be a very interesting race. Beefy didn't come out back as yet to make a time on softs. He's still in 10th. But a 128.2, I'm not sure why he hasn't come out back as yet. There's possibly, I don't think there's any more time left in the session that he can get out and do this, I'm not sure. But yeah, so Mikey goes 116.8. Oh, Maddie goes 115.3. Takes P1 away from Liam now. Now, these are really so impressive times, I gotta say. This might be a well of an interesting race. Tango goes 115.020. Ace is out. I'll probably retired from the race, who knows? From the session, I mean. So all the way down to the 115s on these soft tires now. So I wonder what kind of times we're going to be seeing in Q3 from these guys. So Tango holding P1 with a 115. Maddie takes P2 right now for this session with a 115.3. Liam goes P3 with a 115.3 as well. And that is so close between Maddie and Liam, a few thousandths of a second. Maddie goes 115.355 and Liam goes 115.357. Jesus Christ, that's close. Alright, so we are at the end of qualifying one here, guys, and these are the times that we're seeing. Beefy is all the way down to P14 now because he didn't make a faster time on soft tires. I'm not sure why he didn't come out, but that's gonna be it for this session. We're just waiting for the final table to come up, and it's gonna be a dry race. I don't know if I mentioned it before. Thanks to Tango, he told me that it's gonna be a dry race all the way. So the rest of the session should be dry here. I think Emerald is about just to retire from the session now, so we can get on to Q2. MX are down to 13th, A is down to 12, and they were all the way up there. Even Tichy got down to 10th now, the 117.1. But really and truly, these are some impressive times, so let's see what's gonna happen as we get into qualifying 2 very shortly here. If any of you guys in chat know what your lap times is, you're not in the race, oh please put it in the chat. Let's see if you compare here, because these 115s are incredible right now. I can't remember what my time is, but I'm quite sure 115 is pretty damn impressive for Hungary. Also, guys, do remember, as I said in the Discord, and for everyone who is watching but not racing, please share the link out as much as you can, wherever you can, so we get as much people watching the race as possible on the live stream. That is, I know a lot of people do watch it afterwards, but it's much more entertaining to have a lot of people on board, especially in the chat. Thanks to you guys in the chat. All right, so that's the end of qualifying one. Just waiting for that timer to just count down, and let's see who makes it over to Q2. Definitely the top 10 are going, but I think maybe 2 or 3 more drivers will be going. I'm not sure if MX is barely going to make it over here, but we'll see. But James is definitely going to be out. Beefy is going to be out of Q2. I'm not sure about MX, but we'll have a look at that. Now, once again, guys, just so we have it clear, well, it's in the stream title anyway. So this is PGL Sunday race, the Hungarian GP, and I think it's Wednesday, if I got it correct from what I was told. It's gonna be Monaco for the Wednesday race. That's a different set of drivers. I was wondering what the heck just happened. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. Did no one get eliminated? James did. So just James. James got eliminated out of the session. I'm not sure. It just works so differently sometimes, Matt. I'm not sure why it does. It depends. If it's not 20 drivers, sometimes a few drivers get eliminated. We had something similar happen yesterday. I'm not sure what it's going to be this time. So let's see. So Tango goes P1, 115, and Maddie and Liam. That's top 3. Let's see how they're going to fare in qualifying 2 now. I expect we're going to be seeing some 115s, 116s, maybe all the way up to 118s. I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing 114 in qualifying 2. I'm quite sure we'll be seeing it in qualifying 3, though. Because remember, the guys, whatever tires they qualify, well, whatever tires they do their fastest lap on in qualifying 2, that's what they have to start the race in. So they got to make sure they don't wear that tire out. People just try to do at least 1 lap on it. At most, they do 2. But I know usually you guys just try to do 1 lap, so you have a lot of tire life in the race and can pit when you're ready to do so. So let's go on fitted, put telemetry on, and get that. We don't really need the telemetry on, but we're gonna keep it on. Or should we take that off? I don't know. You guys want telemetry on or off? Let's keep it on for now. I usually keep it on. So let's get started, and let's see who is running out. Oh, both McLarens are getting out here early. Someone is already out. I think that's a Mercedes. I'm not sure. Nope, it's a Williams. So Ghost Rider, first guy to get out, I think, here. ENMC, mid-6, 116s. Still, I think 116 is pretty good, Ian. It's not bad. But the 115, that's pretty impressive. But I'm quite interested to see if I'm gonna. I think we're actually should be able to see some 114s, even though it would probably be like the high 114s, like 114.6 and 7s. I don't know if we're gonna go lower than 114.5, but it will be pretty interesting to watch. So overall, I think we're in for a pretty exciting race. I'm not sure for anyone else who's running the session before we get down to the race, but hopefully there is. It'll be good to see some extra drivers in here. So we're just now waiting to start see some lap times here as Ghost Rider is about to begin his hot lap. We're going to go on board with his Williams as he goes around. Maybe put a little bit of pressure on him. Where is MX? I wanted to go on board with him and Ace. Oh, they're still on outlaps. MX is on outlap there as well. We got to watch when MX and Ace begin their lap. I'm going to follow MX first, put some pressure on him. Let's see what he can do. Quite sure he's probably watching this stream right now. I'm not sure. He usually would. Let's see which part of the track he is. He's coming around there in sector 2 still. And where is Ace? Oh, Ace is in front of him. So the two of them are gonna go. Alright, let's go on MX and let's see what he's about to do here. And there he goes. Alright, fresh lap. Let's see what MX can do. We're gonna go on board with him as he does his hot lap here. Famous turn 1 with the DRS activation point right there. Gotta try not to go wide on that corner there though. A little bit tricky on this turn going around, just to keep it on the inside and then take it right here. This turn coming up is a little bit tricky as well. It's always so easy to invalidate by cutting that corner. Oh, he does a proper sector 1 so far. We have Ghost Rider with a 116.5, Hodge with a 116.6, 1/10 off only. This S section is a little bit tricky sometimes. You gotta just get it right. Come on, MX, let's see what you can do here. Give us a 115 or something on mediums. That'll be pretty impressive. I think he's probably doing a 116 or 17. I don't know what you guys think. Maybe a 117 on mediums? Where's Milan? What do you think he's gonna do? I don't know if Milan is still around on stream right now. And there's a 116.5. That is pretty impressive. Gotta say, where is Ace? How is Ace still on an outlap? What is he doing? Did he go in back and come out again? I assume he probably did. Let's get on with Mikey and let's see what kind of time he's about to bring in here. Oh, Ghost P2. So we have Liam in first place right now with a 115.4. Mikey with a 15.6, sorry. MX Ghost P3 right now with a 116.5. And Ghost Rider 116.5 as well. Not too far off from MX. And Hodge with a 116.6. Ice Stream with a 116.7. Tichy with a 117. He's going to have to try and do a little bit better to keep himself in his... Scotty getting out now. Johnny Stokes on an out lap. Maddie on his hot lap. And then AlphaTauri going. Let's see what he's going to get. Getting on board with him. That final turn is always a little bit tricky to avoid going wide. And he goes P9 117.8. He's going to have to try and improve on that. That's not a bad lap. But with what these guys are doing in the 115s, you're going to want to do something much more better, especially on softs. And for Tango to go 115.075 on mediums is pretty impressive. Liam there as well. Anyone doing a 115 on mediums right now, I got to say, that's quite impressive. MX, I'll say that's impressive what you did there too. 116.5 on medium, not bad at all. Because I think he does want to start the race. Oh, invalidated. I had that feeling that was coming. You got to be so careful. But he's already made his time. He's just going back in the pits there. Let's see who else is running. Johnny Stokes. Beefy's still in the pits. I got Ace finally on our lap right now. Someone just took a time up. Who was that? I'm not even sure who that was. Probably Mr. Rage. 115.6, or is he already there? I think he was probably him. I'm not sure. Also just watching what Johnny is doing. Oh, Ghost P9, 116.8. Not too bad. I got Scotty invalidated his lap. Ace is running. Let's see what he can do with this McLaren now. Liam is retired from the session, or probably crashed out, who knows. I think he probably is retired. He's probably as happy with that 115.4, and I'm quite sure he's going to be fine on that. Once again, welcome to everyone watching the stream today. Hope you guys are enjoying the race. If you are racing, best of luck to you. Please don't crash out. We want to see everyone finish the race. But do provide some good battles for us. It's going to be interesting to watch. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. We should be seeing a lot of battles out front. And I think we're going to have some midfield battles here as well. So Ace with a 117.9. What happened, Ace? That is not too good. You're going to need to improve on that one. 7.5 minutes left. Beefy on his outlap right now. I'm going to follow Beefy, the leader of the league around here. Now let's see what he's going to be doing. He's about to begin his lap here very shortly. I think is he the only Haas running? I don't know if he has a teammate right now. If he doesn't, a lot of pressure on him from Haas as he begins his lap here at the Hungarian. Let's see what kind of time he's about to put in though. Still on sector 1 going. Activating his DRS. Did a 117 on 2019. Yeah, these times are actually pretty fast for 2020. I know the cars are a bit faster, but still a 115 is pretty impressive. I want to see what the race pace time is going to be. Getting down to the end, who's going to get fastest time? I wonder what kind of time they're going to get. I'm quite sure we should be able to see a 114 here though, Trem. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping we can see a 114. That's going to be pretty damn impressive if we get a few of those for qualifying 3. Alright, so Beefy doing a purple sector 2. I didn't notice if he did a purple sector 1 or not. Alright, he's about to come to the end, and let's see where he goes. So, seems to be going pretty fast. A 116. Oh, that was so close to the 115. A P5 for Beefy. Extremely good job on him for doing that on a medium. That's almost a 115, we can call that. Just about 2,000ths of a second. 200 of a second. Off a 115 time. That's not bad. So we still got 5.5 minutes left in the session here. Let's see who is running. Scotty getting out of the pits, about to get on a lap there. I got Maddie here, flying right now. Getting into some traffic. Oh, that was Beefy just pulling to the side. Trying to be so careful not to touch that curb. Goes through the S section. Beefy's still using brake assist, but even if he's using brake assist, it's fine. I use brake assist when I drive him. I use medium brake assist and no traction control. It's like the best setting for me right now. I'm still trying to learn it. Can't blame him. He's still pretty fast. Beefy is way faster than me either way, even though he's using that settings. Whatever settings he uses, he's way faster, I can tell you that. As I'm quite sure I can pull off a 116 on this track here. Than most, I think I'll be lucky if I do a 117. So Maddie goes 116 with the P7. Most of the guys are going to be retiring out of the session. Quite a few guys are on outlaps right now. Scotty yet to make a time. He's about to begin his hot lap here. Let's see what he's going to do. Yes, and that is the settings I use to drive. I drive medium braking and no traction control and with ABS on. I do racing line on corners. I don't need pit assist or pit release assist. Yeah, he's still above me. Or you're talking about Trem, Matthew? Not sure. You guys can discuss that. That's fine. Alright, so let's see what Scotty here is gonna do. Alright, Don, you have a good evening as well. Haven't noticed any purple sectors as yet, but let's see. He should be putting a pretty good time. Either way, hopefully gets into the top 10 with this. Seems to be going pretty fast. Oh, purple sector 2, so he might be on for a pretty good lap here in that Ferrari. Oh, messes that back and a little bit too much there. Going into the pits. So what settings are you driving with Trem? Are you doing no braking assist and medium traction control? It's like the same thing, Trem. It's basically the same thing. I drive both ways. It depends on the track. I've done it before. Your braking zones are just a little bit different when you switch the settings around. That's all it is. One of them you're braking later and one of them you're braking earlier, but you're taking the turn better. Alright guys, so let's see. Where is Ace? Ace is still running here. I want to see what kind of time if he's going to get a better time in here as well. So Scotty back in the pits. Didn't get to make a time as yet. We got just under 2 minutes now. I don't think he probably is going to make a time. But let's see. Oh, invalidated Ace. Ace, what are you doing? Come on, Ace, get it together. That one's... Oh, there was a pink Mercedes on the side. Was that MX? Where is he? Yeah, he was. He probably pulled over to the side. Alright, pipe down, boys. Alright, so let's see. Oh, MX invalidated. 116.5. He's gonna have to probably stick with that unless he's gonna try and do another time on those tires. Not so sure he will. So let's see. Fastest lap. So he did his best lap on his mediums. So this is gonna show us. Let's keep it on this one, because this one shows us which tires they made the best time in. Alright guys, we all race for the fun of it. No worries. This is also we can all just relax and have some fun at the end of our day or whatever it is for us. That's why we do league racing most of the time, I guess. And James is here saying who's using brake assist. I'll let you guys continue that conversation on chat. I'm good. I think MX is running another lap. He's trying... What the heck is he trying to do here? Oh, and there you go. Just go in the pits, MX. That's it. It's over. It's over, man. You just messed that up. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for qualifying 2 here, guys. I'm not sure if anyone else is still running. Probably not. I'm not sure. Oh, and there's Nightbot. Nightbot, tell him to calm down. We all know different leagues use different settings, guys. It's okay, no worries. Alright, so let's see what's happening here. So Tango takes it with a 115. So let's see what the starting grid is going to look like, especially with the tires are going to be on basically here for the time being. Yeah, Matt, I'm thinking 114, mid 114s as well here for qualifying 3 times, because they're going to be pushing it pretty hard. So Tango, Liam, and Mr. Rage, and Mikey, Scotty, Maddie, Tichy, top 7 cars, top 7 drivers that is, all in the 115s, and I think I'll Kong Beefy in that as well. I think he can put that car in a 114 if he really runs a good lap. Ice Stream as well, he did a 116.085. That's pretty well. I just noticed Ice Stream did that. Good job, Ice Stream. Alright guys, so that's the end of qualifying 2. Let's see how qualifying 3 is going to go. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting qualifying 3 session for us here, because the times we're expecting to see are mid 114s. So let's see what these guys can do. Guys in this league are pretty fast. Oh, we got James asking if this is F1 or Mario Kart. Nobody plays Mario Kart here. Oh yeah, Trim. I'm looking. Don't worry. I'm looking forward to Monaco and Azerbaijan tomorrow for you guys. That's gonna be two interesting races back to back with your league. So I'm looking forward to that stream tomorrow. So everyone, please join us tomorrow for Trem's league. We're gonna see what they're gonna do, both tier 1 and tier 2, and let's see what's gonna happen then. It's gonna be a pretty interesting session with a reverse grid on the second race. So I think it's gonna be Monaco first, and then reverse grid goes on Azerbaijan. So that's gonna be interesting. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got Tango and P1. Liam takes P2 here. Mates the Rage goes third. Okay, we're gonna just keep all the... Oh, so up to 10 is gonna go... Oh, MX makes it into Q3. Ice Stream, Beefy, Titchy, Maddie, Scotty, Mikey, Rage, Liam, and Tango. Alright, let's see. We're gonna have some pretty interesting times coming up now. Alright, Maddie, let's see what kind of time you can get here. So, Trem is saying Tango or Liam for the win. But let's see how qualifying 3 goes. Who's going to be on the front row for the start of the Hungarian Grand Prix this week? Let's see. We don't need telemetry on. We're going to just keep that one off for now. Let's give some space on here. Let's see who's going to get out first. Is no one getting out? Come on, guys. Let's get this going. Alright, there we go. Got some cars starting to head out now. So I don't know. What are the prediction here, guys? Who do you guys think is going to be starting on pole for this race? I guess it's between Liam and Tango for most of you are saying. I don't know. A lot of guys are probably going to get in there as well. Let's see how this is going to go. Oh, come on, Maddie. Don't put yourself out. You probably can get in top 2. Alright, let's switch out. So we got Ice Stream out. I got Liam out as well. Gotta stay on some. I think Liam went out first. Just gonna keep on his car for the moment. And let's see what's gonna happen. What kind of time we're gonna see. So come on, Liam. We wanna see some mid 114s. That's what the guys wanna see right now. Hopefully they don't push you too much and just DNF the session though. Hopefully not. So he is about to begin his hot lap here. About to go around the final turn. Get around the pit straight, and there he goes. Let's see what kind of time he's going to bring in when he gets around. Liam will tango for the win. But first 2 corners will be chaos. Turn 1, yeah, turn 1 is always chaos here at Hungary. It's an interesting turn, but there's only so much room for cars to go around. There's a lot of guys are going to be going wide. Some guys might be trying for a dive bomb, I'm not sure. Alright, as long as he doesn't invalidate, I would say he's running pretty great. So interesting that we can see those break this heat up so much and get so red on the cars. I think Mr. Rage coming next. Let's see where he goes. 114.4. That's what we wanted actually. Mr. Rage coming around. Let's see what he's gonna get. 115.1. I got Tango. Ghost P1 114.1. Oh, that is extreme. Jesus Christ, man. Are we about to see 113s? Or what? Like, honestly. That is extremely fast for this track, I gotta say. I can't. I have no idea what my time is here, but seriously, that is extremely fast for these guys. I got Maddie coming around. Let's see where he's gonna go. Oh, I got MX coming around first. Oh, he goes P4. We're at 115.039, almost in the 114s. Where is Maddie gonna go here? Oh, it goes P5, 115.061, still very fast, but I think the excitement is around the 114s right now, but still, these 115s are so close that it's very impressive. Mikey in the 116s, let's see if we can get a 115 on the next go around the track here. Who else is running? Ice Stream is running. Let's see where he's gonna go. He invalidated the lap there. That's not gonna be good. Mikey might be on another lap here. Let's see. Let's see if he can do better than a 116.3. And I think he is going to do that. 115.3, one whole second better. So pretty impressive time from him. Alright, let's see who else is running. Tichy is out running on his out lap right now. Just got out, so he's going to be running for a bit. I know MX and Maddie are still out there. I think they're just trying to get back into the pits. Yeah, they are. Let's get back to Tichy here and let's see what kind of time he's going to bring in. Beefy went up there with a 114.9, so pretty good time for him as well. So I got 3 114s, 4 115s. Where is Tichy gonna go? Let's see, he's gonna go on his lap now. I think Ice Stream, what is he do? Is he on a lap or no? I think that's Liam on an out lap there. So very shortly, got another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll be on to the race session. I know it might look easy to a lot of guys, but this game is not easy to drive. Even though, you know, with the settings that different leagues drive with different settings, so they have different rules in terms of what gameplay settings you're using to drive, but still, even with all assist on, if you want to use it, it's still not easy driving Formula 1 cars in a game. It's not the same as any other racing game that I know of, and I've played a lot of different racing games, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I've been playing racing games since about, I don't know how long. Maybe 2005 or 6? Let's call it 2006. Not that long for some of you, I guess. But still, quite sure some of you have been playing longer than me. But still, you know, a lot of different racing games. The racing style changes a lot. It's not that easy. So Tichy goes P3 with a 114.4. Who else is running? I got Liam running right now. Invalidated his lap there. I don't know if it's because we called his name out. Sorry, Tram, I can't use no racing line as yet. If I try no racing line on Azerbaijan, I turn left instead of right on one of the turns because I don't know which way to go without the racing light on the corners. It still happens. Alright, so let's see what's happening. I think Maddie might be on another lap here. Someone just improved their time. I didn't get to see who that was. Was that Liam? I'm not sure. Purple sector 2 for Maddie there. Running pretty well. Keep your head on. Keep going. I'm not sure what sector 1 he did. Oh, goes way better. 114.407. Excuse me. So good job on Maddie for getting that done. That was an excellent lap, putting him in provisional P2 for now. So that's still front row of the grid for the start of the race. If you can hold it there for the next 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes or so. Mr. Rage running. He might be on a lap going here, I think. Just gonna finish a lap with him and let's see what he is doing here, if he's going on a better time or not. He did a 114.489, sorry. Oh, he's going in the pits. Not going on another lap. MX running. Let's see what he's up to. Coming into sector 3. Not a purple sector 2, but let's see. Going in the pits as well. Where is Mikey? Probably going in the pits. No, he's going on a lap. Oh, I got Ice Cream on a lap right now. Let's follow him around a bit, see what's going. I think Scott is about to begin a lap there very shortly as well. We're going to follow him a little bit too to see what kind of time he's going to be putting in. Still have the Scotty and Ice Cream still have not made a time for this session so far. Oh, and he messed that up. He invalidated that lap, so that's done for. He's gonna have to give it another go. Oh, I think he's out of time. I don't think he's gonna make it around to give it another go here. So let's see. Where is Scotty now? MX is out of the session, retired. Scotty running. He just began his lap, so he's gonna get to finish this lap here, and that's gonna be it for him. And then it's gonna be the end of qualifying 3, and we head on straight into the race for formation lap and then get going. You know, I've been streaming for Esports Formula 1 races for quite a bit of time now. Not that long, but just quite a bit of time. And I am yet to see a perfect formation lap happen, especially on the start. Can we all just wait on our turns to just go? Or I don't know why everyone just goes at any time they want. I know it's supposed to be the first car goes, then the second car goes, then the third car, then the fourth, then the fifth, then the sixth, and so on and so on. I don't know, everyone just goes. It's kind of annoying, I have to admit. Even when I'm racing in a race, guys just do it anyway. It'll be nice to finally see one race that we actually have a perfect formation lap happen. But whatever, let's see how it goes. So let's see what Scotty's about to do here. Oh, 115.4, not good enough to move her away from P9. Ice Cream still yet to make a time though, so let's see what's been going on top there. So we got Tango currently in professional pole, Tichi is currently on P2, Maddie currently P3, Liam currently P4, Rage in P5, Beefy 6, Mikey 7, MX 8, Scotty currently 9th, and Ice Cream without a time is taking 10th for the moment. Let's see if he can get a time maybe before we get to the end here. I don't know if he's able to make another lap here or not. No, he's not. He's out of it. That's going to be it for him. Okay, so that is it. That's going to be it here for qualifying 3 at the Hungarian. We will be getting into the race session here in just a few minutes. So, Tango taking provisional pole for now. We're going to wait until our results table come because anything usually happens. I don't think anyone else is running though, but as it does seem, it seems he's going to be Tango starting on pole along with Tichi alongside him. And then on the second row, we're going to have Maddie and Liam. Third row, we're going to be Mr. Rage and Beefy. Fourth row is going to be Mikey and MX. And the fifth row is going to be Scotty and Ice Cream, as it seems. Now we got about another 5 cars behind of them, so 15 drivers in total. I'm not sure if anyone else is joining the session. I'm just going to be checking the Discord for a second to see if anything is happening. Nope, doesn't seem like anything's happening. So let's just wait until the next 30 seconds is up so we can get onto the results table and get down to the end of the session. Alright guys, that is the end of qualifying 3, and we have Tango starting on P1, Tichy goes alongside in P2, Maddie and Liam on the second row, Mr. Rage and Beefy on the third row, Mikey and MX goes on the fourth row, and Scotty and Ice Cream on the fifth row of the grid. A lot of 114s and 115s, no time from Ice Cream in this session, but still, luckily for him, he's going to be starting in P10, can't get lower than that, and we have a few cars below them as we get onto the race session here. Alright guys, so they are off on the formation lap now. So let's get set up with our stats. We're going to stay on position change, put telemetry on, enable that. Just gonna wait for these cars to get around on from the formation lap and just get back in their order on the grid for the start of the Hungarian Grand Prix here for PGL today for the Sunday race. Looking forward to their Wednesday race for Monaco. Don't forget guys, we got Sly Dog Racing League tomorrow. I think that's gonna be 8 p.m. BST time. It's gonna be 2 p.m. CST and 3 p.m. EST, which is my time. So look forward to that. I don't think we have any races scheduled for Tuesday, so that's going to be on Monday. Nothing for Tuesday as far as I know. In case we do get a race to stream, I'll probably do that. I'm not sure as yet. On Wednesday, I know we're going to have back PGL again. Thursday, we have L2S League. Friday, we have nothing scheduled, that is. And Saturday, we have All-Stars again. So that should be fun. Alright guys, so let's get this started. Trying to get a look at the front. Why am I not getting a look at the front here? Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted to see. And they're off. Let's see who's getting a better start than who. Oh, Tango getting... Where is he? I think the grid is just messed up in terms of the leaderboard. Let's just ignore that. I'm gonna just watch the cars go around for just a bit here because the whole leaderboard is still messed up. Codemasters have not fixed this yet. I don't see any issues happening in terms of crash. There's something just happened at the back though, I'm not sure. Oh, we have a VSC. I think something did happen at the back there in the background. I'm not sure what happened though. Five-second penalty. There we go. I think we have the correct leaderboard now. We're on the VSC. That should be ending pretty shortly here. I'm still going to leave the position changes on so we can see how the guys were affected. So Tichy lost 4 positions. He's all the way down there. Mr. Rage lost 3 positions. Well, Scotty lost 3. Ghost Rider lost 3. And Ice Cream lost 5. Now we're back racing again. Let's see where the close gaps are and what's happening out front here. It's also a little bit difficult to follow what's happening when the leaderboard gets messed up, but we do try our best here, guys. Alright, so Ghost Rider is out of the session. He's out of the race. I'm not sure what happened to him there. Alright, we're going to switch this up a little bit here. Now let's go to tires. We got to just put that on. Glitches happening, guys. There's absolutely no reason for a blue flag right now. On board with Tichy here as he's behind Mikey going. Got Tango and Maddie out front, tangling us a little bit maybe. Oh, not that close to Tango there. There's a lot of glitch happening on this game still, so we gotta just put it up to that for the moment. Oh, I got James probably. Oh, that's not good. He just went into the wall there. I knew something was about to happen there. So he's going to be losing quite a lot of positions on that occasion. Hopefully not another VSC. I think we're okay. He's not crashed out. He's good. Mikey is pretty close to Beefy here. And we also have Liam pretty close to Maddie out front there. There is that gap there. Let's put this on to see who's using overtake or not. Oh, I think Mikey got past Beefy, did he? Beefy's still behind him here though, chasing around. Oh, we got James in the pits. He's repairing the damaged front wing he just got by ending up in that wall. Let's see what's happening out front here. So Tango has built up a little bit of a lead off of Maddie there. So Liam running in P3 just under about half a second actually now. Behind Maddie running. He's probably going to be trying for a move here pretty soon as we should be getting DRS enabled for race control pretty soon. Gap is significantly close. Let's see if he can catch him. Still there's our gap between Beefy and Mikey under a second going. Scotty is out of the session now as well. That is 2 cars out of this session already. I'm not sure what happened to Scotty there. We have another virtual safety car. Okay, so 2 virtual safety cars in 4 laps, or 3 laps actually. Because of 2 incidents. Ghost Rider out of the session, Scotty out of the session. Mikey is in the pits. Might have had some damage or just want to change his tires, I'm not sure. Alright, we're back to racing again. I think Liam is going to try for a move on Matty here. He is pretty close, not getting a gap to go. Oh, going a little bit wide there. Luckily not a penalty. Let's see how close he's going to get before trying for another move. I got Johnny very close to Hodge there as well. Under a second that gap is. He's going to be chasing him down. Let's see if he's going to break that down and get even closer for a move, possibly. As we follow along here with Liam and Maddie. .3 of a second. Gap is so small, but yet it's like Maddie is so far away from here. It's not easy finding the correct gap to go for overtake, and he might be trying. He has a lot of overtake to use here. Might be trying it on this straight coming. Gonna have DRS as well because that's how enabled, and he's gonna go for it. Let's see if he can get a move done. I'm not sure if he's gonna get close enough, but he might actually get there, but I'm not sure if he's gonna push it into this turn. Not gonna do it. Gonna keep into P3 for now, trying to play it safe. Has DRS again. Might not go for a move here though. I'm not so sure. Got Tichy half a second behind Johnny right now. Let's see how that battle is playing out. So some of the guys have switched on to the hard tires. Are they? I'm not sure those are going to go all the way to the end. It's 35 laps for this race, even though it's 50%. Oh, we got a close gap happening up front here again between Liam and Maddie. These two are just going at it. This is the start of this race. But, oh, James with the fastest lap at 117.7. And where is he running? He's running in 12th. Just got past Hodge. Got Hodge pitted, I think. And there, the two of them come around that parabolic turn there. Let's see, they're going to go on the pit straight and fight it out again into turn one. Let's see how this is going to go. Maddie seems to have a little bit of a better exit. Let's see, he's trying to avoid giving the slipstream. I don't think he's taking a chance into that turn. Taking the inside, he's now not going to try and get it just yet. He's going to have to just hold on just a little bit more and try to find the correct opportunity to get past Maddie here. I assume with a 3-second penalty there. I got Tichy getting pretty close here as well. So two interesting battles happening on track is between Maddie and Liam. And we got Johnny and Tichy there. Let's see anything else. Oh, we got James here as well, getting pretty close to Ice Stream. He's about to get past, I think, here. He's going to take it on the outside, go wide. Let's see if he can get it done. Gonna switch to the inside. Oh no, probably not. Gonna have to stay behind Ice Stream for now. Probably going to get it done on the straight here though. He's going to get DRS. And he's going to use his overtake. He might be getting that done into turn one. Not sure if he's close enough. Not close enough to get that done. He's going to have to hold it there as well. So that battle is yet to continue now. Gap has built. Oh, Liam has dropped a bit behind. Beefy is now up into P3. So something has happened out front. Maybe some damage. I'm not sure as yet. And here we go. James is going for it. Gets it done. Got a purple sector 2 doing that as well. Sector 1, sorry. Oh, Tichy getting past here. Going into the final turn. Liam is in the pits. Oh, and Johnny's going to go back for it. Taking it on the inside. Let's see if he's getting it done. I don't think he's going to be able to keep it. Tichy is holding it in P7 still. They got Mr. Rage out in front of them. He's going to have to be worried about these two getting so close to him. Most of these cars seem to be running their pretty own race here because they have just a little bit of a gap between all of them. There's a few seconds actually which can be broken down pretty quickly provided a car in front of you makes a mistake. The gap between Tichy and John is still under a second and going. No other gap under a second as yet. We're just going to follow these guys around just a little bit more to see if Johnny can catch up to get something done off of Tichy here. But now Tichy is starting to catch Mr. Rage out in front of him. So that's going to be another battle brewing in the mix here. So a lot of these guys currently have some catching up to. So Tango driving pretty well out in front. Maddie having some trouble catching him. He's now 4.2 seconds behind. Tango with a 3-second penalty, and he's running in cleaner out in front. Why is he having a penalty? He's going to have to be a little bit careful there now. Beefy running P3, Maddie in P2, so MX running P4, way up in the points right now. Ace running in P5, way up there as well. Mr. Rage in 6th, Tichy 7, Johnny is 8, Mikey running 9, Liam in 10th, had to pit, and James in 11th, Ice Stream is 12th, Hodge is 13th. I think this is the closest gap we got between Mr. Rage and Johnny right now. Oh, we got a move just happened here between Ice Stream and James might be trying to get it back. Not sure if he's going to be able to get it done. MX is doing pretty well out there in P4. Oh, Tichy's about to go for a move here. Let's see what's going to happen. He's going to have to hold it there for now. He definitely is going to be trying it on the pit straight coming up, because he's probably going to have DRS to work with it as well. He is going to have it, and he has overtake to use. He's probably going to be hitting that on her. There he goes. He's getting extremely close using that slipstream. Gonna put out to the side, taking out the inside on turn 1, and let's see if he can get it done, covering himself, going off. Hopefully he didn't go too wide. Oh, Mr. Rage is gonna come back at him on the outside. Let's see if he's gonna block that gap. Didn't block it, let him go, but still Mr. Rage can't get it done. Not enough room, I guess, or didn't want to really push it too much and take that chance. So Mr. Rage still running in 7 there now. Tichy running 6. Ace is going to have to get worried about, because he's going to have to be getting in on this battle here as well. Because there we go, you have Tichy getting very close to him now. And I got, who is that? I think it's Johnny behind them as well. No, Mikey's trying to catch up. Oh, the battle is changing. It's between Ace and Tichy now. And James has retired from the session. Not sure what happened to James. Ace is all over the place right now, trying to prevent Tichy from getting past. I think he might be getting him on the straight here though. Ice with another penalty there. Let's see how this goes. Going down that pit straight. As DRS uses the overtake. Right behind him, pulls out to the side. Great job from both of these guys. But Ace still holds it in P5, sorry. Oh, Miss Tichy's gonna go for it on the inside. There definitely was some contact there. As they're still coming around. Who's taking this? Oh, and that was definitely cutting the track there. I'm not sure he didn't get a penalty. Probably got a warning for that one there. I think he might have lost the gap just a little bit there, Ace. But he's going to be worried about Mr. Rage as well, who's coming up right behind him right now. Oh, that gap is so significantly close. And then Johnny Stokes is behind this as well. So this is going to be a pretty good battle. Mr. Rage just looking for a gap right now, trying to keep it safe as well, because he doesn't want to risk it and lose his position there, even though he has Johnny right behind him. So could Ace be potentially losing 2 positions at the same time here? Because these guys are coming up right behind him right now. He's going to have to do something to keep them there, or just find some straight line speed. I think he just pitted though. He is in the pits. Oh, I thought that was going to end badly with Mr. Rage and Johnny there. Drag race down to turn 1. Not sure who's taking it. Mr. Rage goes... Oh, they kind of switch a little bit there. Mr. Rage takes it back. Going into turn 2 now. So Mr. Rage is still in 6th. Holding it there. That was a pretty good save, yep. Gap up front, let's see. So this is the closest gap I think we have. Following them right now. Pretty great overhead view there, gotta say. I still got Beefy here. He's trying to catch Maddie right now. He has him in sight. I'm not sure if he can get this done. He's gonna have to do something. That's 24% of ERS. He's using it 2.4 seconds. Let's see if he's breaking that down. Oh, we got Johnny getting very close here to Mr. Ray. This is a battle about to unfold on the straight. Let's see who's getting a better exit of the final turn. Mr. Ray is finding it right now. Oh, Johnny's getting pretty close. He got the better exit apparently here. Trying to get a slipstream going down. We've been seeing a lot of these overtakes into turn 1. Mr. Ray still holds it. Johnny's going to have to do a little bit better of a job of trying to overtake him right now. We're going to have to find some more speed, some more power out of that Ferrari. Just looking at the gap to see if Beefy is about to break it down or not. So still a close gap between the two of them. And then Mikey behind these guys were following here. He's watching this battle unfold in front of him and just probably hoping, you know what, the two of you can just take each other out and I'll take over that P6, Mr. Rage, it's fine. So let's see, they're getting significantly close to each other. Let's see how well this is going to play out and who's going to benefit off of it. So on lap 13 right now, going pretty well so far. We've had 2 VSCs, no safety car, ace with a 3-second penalty. Gonna have to be careful about those penalties there. So it's gonna be a 3-way battle here for P6. I think Liam is trying to get in on that as well there. Yeah, P's gonna try and catch up to them now. Tango driving excellently out front, keeping Maddie 7.3 seconds behind him. Beefy trying to catch up. Gap he just lost a little bit of time. At least 4 tenths. MX another 9 seconds behind in P4, doing really good. Tichy running P5, he's 5.6 seconds behind MX there. Trying to catch up Mr. Rage. And Johnny here fighting it out, and Mikey as well. Now Mr. Ray starting to feel the pressure now as he gets a 3-second penalty, so a lot of pressure on him. Oh, and Liam has caught up. He's in on the battle as well as Johnny locks up his front to left there. That's not going to go too well on those tires. I don't think Tango is going to be happy if we have a safety car happen here. He is running so good out front. So a 4-way battle now for P6. Everyone holding their positions in line. No one trying to force an overtake at the moment. I assume getting his gap under a second behind Hodge there. Oh, this is getting pretty interesting between these guys here. Not sure if we're gonna have an incident happen and have a safety car, because 4 of these cars are fighting it out, and I don't know how well it's gonna end. They're gonna have to keep it as clean as possible and just wait for the right time to do that overtake and avoid going into the rear end of each other's car, because they're all so close together, just trailing along. That's Mr. Rage. This is Mikey behind Johnny, and we have Liam behind Mikey. And there's the 4 of them going. Oh, we got Beefy in the pits. He's pitted, going on to hards. Definitely going to the end now on those tires. And we have another drag race on the pit straight going. Oh, almost had a move happen there. Miss Johnny just trying to get it done on Mr. Rage. Oh, and Mikey's going to come alongside him now. Try to take it on the inside. He might have gotten that done. Yeah, he did. Johnny now down to 8. Liam still in 9th. Chasing these guys down. So good job on Mikey for getting that move done. So, excellently didn't cause an incident there. There definitely was a little bit of contact, I think. Tango has gotten disconnected. That's not going to go too well. I don't know if his AI is going to drive as well as him. And there goes Johnny on Mr. Rage. I think Liam is about to go on Mr. Rage here as well. Yeah, he is. I don't know if he's going to push it into this one. That's a tight corner. He did get it done, though. So good job. Good driving from these guys. Oh, Johnny going a little bit wide. And we have Mr. Rage in the pits. Hard with a 3-second penalty. Guys out front. Tango, MX, and Tichy not pitting as yet. I don't know if Tango's AI is going to pit that car, and I'm not sure if he's going to be happy about it. But MX is 19 seconds behind him. That's Liam getting up there, another position. Following Johnny right now, half a second behind Liam. So MX is still going to have to pit. Tango is going to have to pit. Our deltas have just disappeared. Also guys, everyone watching the video, do leave the video a like, appreciate it. Ace with another 3-second penalty. I think we should have the delta times coming back here pretty shortly, the interval times, so we can see what's happening. We got some pit stops happening. MX is in the pits. What's he going on to? I think he's going to hards, definitely. Tichy is now leading the race. Tango is running second. He just came out of the pits. He's running on hards now as well. So Tichy's still yet to pit. He's just 1.2 seconds in front of Tango. So definitely Tango's getting back his P1 here. Tichy's going to have to try and see where he's going to pit here. Because these guys are going to catch him and get past anyway, because he's on pretty old mediums and they're on fresh hards. But I got Maddie just behind Tango now on fresh hards as well. So this is a pretty good play on strategy here. Let's see if Maddie can get Tango on now since he's so pretty close. I got Liam getting pretty close to Mikey here as well. Trying to follow all these battlers as they go on. But as we said during qualifying, we knew we were going to have a lot of battles happen on track. And Tichy has gotten... what's happening? Tichy's in the pits. So he's lost out on his P1. Now he had to pit. Tango takes back P1. Maddie goes back in P2. Beefy goes back in P3. Tichy, let's see where he comes out. If he's going to take P4, he might. No, he's not. He's coming down more. So Liam is now in P4. Oh, and Mikey's trying to get past him. So Liam up to P4. Mikey is down to P5. Johnny's still running north. He's running P6. MX now running in 7th. But Liam and Mikey pitted early in this race onto hards, and I'm not sure, are those tires going to be able to make it to the end of the race? I don't think so. I think they're going to have to do another pit stop, but they're really going to have to conserve it if they really want to push those tires all the way to the end. Ace pitting as well right now. MX with a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to end too well. Oh, and Maddie getting pretty close to Tango. Let's see what's happening out front. Tango getting onto the grass a little bit there. He might be making some mistakes. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe these hards are not working for him as he'd expected them to. Those mediums were working much better. Let's see how this strategy plays out though. Let's see if Maddie can get him. He has DRS coming up here now. He's going to have his... already has the overtake on. He's trying to get as close as he can. I'm not sure if he's going to get as close as he needs to on this occasion, but he's going to have to stay close to Tango throughout the entire lap 19 right now to try and get a go on him on that pit straight. If he can keep that gap under a second, I think he can get a go. Ice with another penalty there. So 3 drivers out of the race. We got James, Cody, and Ghost Rider out of the race early in the session. We still have 12 drivers remaining. Still having a pretty good race with these battles happening on track. We're just trying to see right now. Oh, we got MX. He's about to get a move done on Johnny. Let's see if he's going to be careful about it or if he's going to rush this one. He's going to have to take his time not to lose that P7. He does want to take damage to that car right now. He recently took his pit stop. I'm quite sure he's going to have to try and be as careful as possible. Not to cut any corners, not to get any more penalties, and to just keep it clean and keep it behind Johnny Stokes so he can use his overtake and DRS when he gets up to that DRS zone. Trying to get a better exit off of these turns, and it's not that easy. Oh, and he has Tichy behind him, half a second as well. He's going to have to be worried about that now. So the pink Mercedes in a bit of trouble here, in a bit of a pickle, you gotta say. Trying to catch Johnny out in front of him. Got TG trying to catch him now. Ice Cream another 10-second penalty, exceed the track limits. Not going well for Ice Cream. He might get disqualified from this race. Oh, and he's going on the outside. MX is trying to get past Johnny. He might be getting it done. Let's see. Oh, and he gets it done. Up to P6 now running. He's on fresher tires though. So Johnny on 19 lap old tires, if that graphic is correct. I'm not sure as they're going down into turn 1. Let's see if anyone's going to try. I think that's City trying to come on the outside of Johnny there. Inside, sorry, but he didn't get that done. I still got Maddie under a second behind Tango there. Nothing else happening at the moment though. Oh, we got Tichy getting close to Johnny. Let's see if he's gonna get anything done. As we follow that battle along, I'm gonna focus on Johnny's car right now to see if Tichy is about to get past him or not. Tango trying to build a gap out in front between himself and Maddie. Beefy trying to catch up to Maddie and trying to build a gap from himself and Liam right now. And Ice Cream is out of the race. I think he might have been disqualified for too many penalties. There's a certain amount of time penalties and you get disqualified from the race. Chichi getting very close to Johnny, just not getting a move done as yet. So we're still going to follow the three-way battle here for P6 between MX, Johnny Stokes, and Tichy to see how this goes. Oh, and I see Tichy coming up the side of him. Gets it done. Good job on Tichy's side there, getting that done very cleanly, going on to turn 1. He's now chasing down MX. Pink Merc in some trouble again. Come on, MX, what are you going to do? You got another car behind you now trying to get past. He's going to have to push it here. He's going to have to maybe up his fuel a little bit. I don't know how much overtake he has. He doesn't have a lot of overtake to use. Going to have to be a little bit careful. Johnny Stokes with a 3-second penalty there. Might give it a 3-second penalty. A lot of penalties being handed out in this race. Oh, MX getting onto the grass. That's not good. He just lost some time. Tichy getting ever so close. Definitely going to be having a move happening here pretty shortly. MX is going to have to fight it. Getting onto the grass again. I don't know if he's trying to blindside Tichy here. Tichy just waiting for the right opportunity right now. Oh, Tichy's just streamlining him, just trying to stay close until he can get at DRS and put on his overtake, and he's about to do that. There he goes. He's going to go for the move now. Let's see how this goes into turn 1. I don't know if Tichy can catch him. He might be able to. He's getting pretty close. Definitely going onto the side and takes it on the inside. He's going to get it done. Tichy is up into P6. Good job on him getting that move done on MX. MX now down into P7. Still in the points running though, but still not able to defend against Tichy. Still just has a lot more straight line speed there. Able to use that overtake and get it done. Mr. Rage, someone is in the pits. Johnny's in the pits. Coming out now on mediums. I got MX still very close to Tichy though. Let's see if he can get it back. You never know. Gap is still pretty decently small. Under a second it is. Hodge with a 3-second penalties. You got to be careful with these penalties, Hodge. You might get disqualified like Ice Cream there. And then it's just going to be 10 drivers left. All 10 are going to be getting points. So that'll be good for them. Ace is running a little bad there. He's 22 seconds behind Johnny right now. I got Tichy now trying to catch Mikey. And I think that was Tichy just doing a purple sector 2, was it? Or 1? Gap is now under a second between Mikey and Tichy there. So Tichy is about to try and get a move done here. Let's see how close he's gonna get. Getting ever so front. Tichy was behind Mikey. We'll get back on, guys. No worries. Hopefully no weird disconnection. I guess we should be getting back on now. Let's see if Tichy got the move done on Mikey or if they're still chasing each other around the track. Sorry about the disconnection. Does happen sometimes. I was hoping it wouldn't, but it just does. Say thank you to Codemasters for that. Should change the name of the damn company. Alright, so let's see what's happening. So Tichy is still behind Mikey there. Oh, and I think Mikey's going into the pits. Yep, he is. So that puts Tichy up now. Alright, there we go. Ace with another penalty. Hodge is still in the race. Hasn't been disqualified for penalties as yet. Hopefully doesn't. So Tango still running out front. Maddie still running P2, Beefy running P3, Liam in P4, Tichy now running P5, MX is down into P6, Mikey now all the way down into P7, well, into 8 now. Mr. Rage goes up to P7 because he's coming out of the pits now. And Ace running in 9th. Got ahead of Johnny Stokes, who pitted apparently there. And Hodge running in 11th, out of the points for this race here at Hungary. Let's see what's happening out front. So this is Tango running in his Red Bull. And what a coincidence, we put a Red Bull on the stream thumbnail. That was not planned, guys, sorry. Might have jinxed it. Who wants a car on the next stream thumbnail? Let me know. I'll put it, maybe you'll win the race. It worked for MX, no MX, for Milan. We got Maddie running P2, let's see, 1.6 seconds. Can he see Tango? I'm not sure. Oh, he sees him a bit there, yeah. Beefy has some time to catch up. Let's see, Mikey is behind Mr. Ray, chasing him around right now. That's going to be a little battle going on for a little bit. Under half a second the gap is. Let's see if we can get done. I'm hoping Maddie is able to catch Tango and put the battle up to him before we get to lap 35. So just about 11 to 12 laps left in the session here. Oh, that's Mikey with the fastest sector 3. He's getting ever so close. He's going up to the side. He's going to take it on the inside. And he should get this done. Oh, some contact from Mr. Rage there. Getting into with Mikey. Mikey getting it done though. Holding it in P7 now. So Mr. Rage still under a second. Chasing him down. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get this position back though. So once again, guys, the intervals are as follows. Tango running out front in P1. Maddie 2.2 seconds behind him. Beefy is 8.1 seconds behind Maddie. Liam is 5.8 seconds behind Beefy. Tichy is 5.3 seconds behind Liam. MX is 4.8 seconds behind Tichy. Mikey is 15 seconds behind MX because he took a pit stop. Mr. Rage is 1.4 seconds behind Mikey now. Gap is over a second. And then we have Ace in 9th, who is 33 seconds behind Mr. Rage. And Hodge just moved up to 10th and is 31 seconds behind Ace. Johnny is less than half a second now. Tichy is out of the race. I'm not sure what happened. We have a VSC. Something has happened between Tichy and someone here. I think his car is left on the side of the track coming around this turn. And let's see if we can see it on the right hand side. There it is. I'm not sure what happened to Tichy, but he is out of the race and he was running so well. So that's a virtual safety car. I'm so surprised we didn't have an actual safety car for that, but he was off the track though. So guys are going to have to just decrease their speed by 40% and drive around the track for the time being until that car is cleared off the track, and then we can get back to racing again. Maddie is going to be so happy about this. He might be able to catch up to Tango a little bit more, but he's going to have to watch that delta not to speed under the safety car, the virtual safety car that is, and we're back racing again. Oh, I think he lost some time here. So we're back racing. I got Johnny Stokes now. He's going to be moving up to 10th. I think he's ghosted here, so he might be disconnected. He is behind Hodge, who's now running in 10th. I got Mr. Rage 1.7 seconds behind, who is it? Mikey there. So something happened. I'm not sure what that incident was with Tichy, but he has, at the end of the session, he's out. His car went into that wall for some reason. I'm not sure if he was battling it with someone. We're not exactly sure what. When we look back at the stream, we'll probably have a look at the gap and know what happened there. Or we probably just lost it and put it into the wall. I'm not sure. It does happen. He was giving us a good show into this race, though. The good drive from Tichy so far, either way. So sorry to see him out of the race, but you know, stuff happens. So what we're left with now is 10 drivers in the race. All 10 drivers will be getting points, all the way down to Johnny there in 10th. Gaps are building up quite a bit here now. I don't have any close gaps to follow too much. I got Mr. Rage 1.9 seconds behind Mikey, and I got Maddie is 1.1 seconds behind Beefy. And Beefy is up into P2 now. How do we miss that? I'm not even sure. But let's see how Maddie is working on getting him back. Maddie's chasing him down, so we're going to follow that a little bit, see if that's going to be good to take us anywhere. Once again, thank you to everyone who watched the stream so far. Everyone who will watch the stream, thank you guys so much. If you do share the stream link out, I really appreciate it. It does help us out a lot with the league in terms of viewership and everything, getting it done. Let's see, what's Maddie is now 1.1 seconds. Mr. Rage, his gap is still around about 2 seconds, so it's just about average thing right there. Beefy has about 11.6 seconds to catch up to Tango there, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Is it Tang or Tango? I see Tang 03 for you, but we just say Tango anyway. Sorry, Tango or Tang. I'll just say Tango. I keep saying Tango anyway. I'll just stick with that. You'll be Tango when you're on my stream. Don't worry, it's fine. You're driving excellently in P1, so no worries. Congratulations on doing that so far. 12 seconds that gap is now. Beefy is not going to be able to break that down that easily unless Tango makes a serious mistake in this race. He's going to have to be a little more worried about Maddie there, who is now under a second behind him, chasing him down. So that's a battle about to happen there again. So yes, this is what we want to see. We want to see more battles happen between cars on track. It's what keeps us entertained in the race anyway. So let's see what Maddie's going to be able to do. Put the pressure on Beefy now, who's running excellently in P2, but he's going to have to defend against Maddie here now. And Liam there in P4. He's still trying to break that gap down between himself and Maddie. 3.9 seconds, 4 seconds actually now. Let's see if he's going to break him down or build it up. I'm not sure as yet. Other closest gap we have is Mr. Rage and Mikey, 2.4 seconds. Everything else is a little bit big. Still under a second between Beefy and Maddie. These guys are driving excellently, by the way. So let's see how this battle unfolds in the next 5.5 laps that we have remaining in this session. About 6 laps, I gotta say, at least. Gap is still half a second. They're really going to chase you down. Let's go on board with Maddie right now. See how close he's getting to Beefy here. Trying to take it a little closer to that pit wall as from what Beefy did, just trying to get a better exit. Not using his overtake though, just uses the DRS. I think he's waiting for the perfect opportunity to get a move done off of Beefy. I think he just want to get a little bit closer before using the overtake on that straight. So he's saving up his ERS right now. Just using his DRS because he keeps getting in that DRS range. Beefy is trying to shake him but just can't get it done as yet. Oh, he's getting ever more close as we speak. If that gap goes down to 0.2 of a second, that's going to be pretty interesting going on to the street, and it seems to be happening right now. It did. So definitely a move in the works here. Let's see what Maddie's about to do by the time they get back to the pit straight. This track, Hungary is a difficult track to overtake on. There's only so many corners you actually will be able to pull off an overtake move without running wide or without running into a wall or getting into another car or just losing it off track. So you gotta just be careful on where you choose to take your overtakes. Because sometimes you can just go for it and then just lose it and lose even more positions. So that's when these guys are ever so careful. Beefy goes a little bit wide taking that turn. I guess that's the way he takes it. But Maddie taking it on the inside. Definitely going to have a go on Beefy here now. Trying to take the slipstream going down. And he's going to pull to the side. Let's see how this goes. There you go. Let's see if he can take it on the inside and hold it. Or Beefy's going to get it back. I'm not sure. Beefy's still in P2 going. Not able to get it done. Does have the DRS and overtake on still. Going on the inside. I expected some contact there. We didn't have any. So pretty clean driving from both of them. Maddie just trying to find a gap, not getting a good one as yet. Might have cut the corner a little bit, but get a warning for that probably though. Oh, and getting ever so close to Beefy. Gonna have to try to avoid contact. Still has a little overtake to use, but he's probably gonna keep that for the pit straight again. Might have lost a bit of a time there. Off the exit of that S-turn. Oh, a little more time losing. Let's see how close this is gonna be. Hodge with another 3-second penalty. Don't want to lose it here, but you're in the points. Closest gap we've had coming down to the end of this race, lap 33 right now. So Maddie is running out of laps. He's not going to be close enough on this occasion. I think he's not going to be even with the overtake on DRS. I don't think he's going to get close to get it done. He's going to have to hold it off to the next lap. He's going to have to just keep it as close as he can and go around again. So Beefy driving an excellent race right now, holding it up in P2. It's not, it can be possibly be easy for him to keep Maddie behind him for all this time. So he's gonna have to do it for another 2 to 3 laps, I think here. 2.5 laps at least, as they're in sector 2 now. I don't know if penalties are going to play out for them and coming down to the end of the race. Let's see who has how many penalties and who is going to lose position and points because of penalties down in the end. MX still running there in P5. Good job driving for him so far, I gotta say. Way up in the points. So I still got Maddie half a second chasing Beefy around this track. We're about to go into lap 35, the final lap of the race here now, if that's correct. Yeah, it is. We're on lap 34. We're about to go into lap 35. So final chance for Maddie to get this done. Let's see if he's close enough. Going on board with him now. He's going to have to try and force something here if he really wants to get this done. But I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it. He's going to have to hold it there. He's not close enough. He's going to get DRS on the next section here again. But he's definitely not close enough to get this done. Beefy just doing an excellent job of car placement in front of him. And just trying to get a better exit off of these turns. I think it's basically all about entry and exit on these turns here to just give you an edge of the guy behind of you. Oh, and we got Mr. Rage got past Mikey here. Not sure what happened with the two of them. Let's get back to the battle up front here. We'll try to get a view of everyone going across the line. So, oh, we're in lap 34. I thought we were going to lap 35 there. My bad. Not the final lap as yet. We'll be going into the final lap at the end of this lap here. Then it'll be lap 35 and the end of the race. So Tang drove an excellent race out front. So congratulations, buddy. You've been doing pretty well out front there. I know still a lap more to go. He just went into lap 35. So Tang has begun his final lap of the race. We'll be on board with him pretty shortly. We're just following along with Beefy and Maddie right now to see what's happening on their side of things. And let's see, Maddie is trying to get close. I don't think he's getting it. He's just not close enough. Oh, getting really close there, but he doesn't have a lot more laps left. This is his final lap. So he's going to have to push him overtake somewhere if he has a chance. If not, that's going to be it for him. He's going to have finished P3, and I'm not sure if anything else is going to affect his finishing position here. So we're just going to stay on board with him until we see Tang is about to go across the finish line. We're going to have a view of his car going across. Alright, so here comes Tang going around the final turn now and goes across the line for P1. Congratulations to Tang, getting P1, celebrating there. Let's go to Beefy now, coming across. He has Maddie just behind. Let's see how this one plays out in terms of penalties here. Who's getting P2 and who's getting P3. So let's see if Beefy can keep it in P2. And he does. Maddie takes P3. Liam gonna come across for P4. Let's see how far away he is. He's about to come across here shortly. So that's top 3 for the podium. Tang, Beefy, and Maddie. Good job on those 3 for getting that done. Good drive from Beefy there as well for keeping it in P2 for so long. Liam comes across the line for P4. Takes it. MX is coming around the line for P5. Takes that. Mr. Rage is coming around for P6. Should be getting it. Has enough space. Let's see. He has Mikey behind him though. That's P6. Mikey comes across for P7. Let's see if he gets it. Yeah, he does. And that is how they finish here at the Hungarian for this race. That was pretty interesting. Qualifying was pretty fun to watch. Driver of the day, Ace. Good job, Ace, for driver of the day. Alright, so let's see the final table as it comes up. And we come down to the end of the stream here now, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Let's see how it is. That is Tang taking P1 for Red Bull. Now we got Beefy in the Haas taking P2. And Maddie in the AlphaTauri taking P3. So top 3 for the race. That's going to be some serious points for Red Bull there. We're going to have the constructors and drivers point standings posted out a little bit later. Let's see, I just want to wait for the table to come up and then we get down to it. And there we go, guys. So Tang takes P1, Beefy goes P2, Maddie takes it on P3, Liam goes P4, MX takes P5. Good points for him on Racing Point there. Mr. Rage goes P6, Mikey 7th, Ace is 8th, and driver of the day, grid, he was 14th on the grid, so yeah, good job on him. Hodge was 12th on grid, finished P9, good job on him as well. Johnny Stokes P10, Tichy P11, didn't finish the race. I'm not sure what happened to his AlphaTauri there. Ice Cream didn't finish, James didn't finish, and Scotty, Ghost Rider, all these guys did not get to finish the race, unfortunately. But that is the end of the stream here for the Hungarian Grand Prix for PGL for the Sunday race. So see you guys again tomorrow, I guess, for Sly Dog Racing League. So thank you guys so much for joining us, and you know, have a good Sunday night.